Are you being, like, purposefully vague? Or is this just the way you are?
Yes, I kind of have to be.
In my quest to de-skulk Jaffa, I have mainly focused on the de-skulking part, like aggressively, with my hoe and stuff. Um, but I've done a lot of that recently, and I think I should probably stay away from it, at least for right now, because, well, Jaffa kinda is already on edge about it, and I don't want to confirm that it's me, given that, like, he can sense when it's happening, and he said some things, and I just feel like maybe I should back off a little bit. That doesn't mean I'm backing off deskulking him. Oh, no, 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 no. That's continuing. But it does mean that I'm gonna hold off on going to the ancient city for now. Like, I think that's the key, that I need to deskulk the ancient city and then everything will be fine. But I feel like I should just let it cool down a little bit and let him become more complacent, and then I'll go in, clear it out, fix everything. I do think, though, that there is another method of deskulking Jaffa, or at least getting him back to his better mind, that I haven't yet approached, which I think is he kept saying when he killed me and stuff that I had killed a blue version of Catlord, which is a little weird because I can't tell if that's like Skulk weird or if that's like Jaffa genuinely losing it weird because I have never met a blue Catlord. I just know Catlord who was my neighbor at one point. So I feel like maybe we should go and talk to Catlord and figure out what's going on there. Okay. Ooh. All right. Mr. Catlord. Uh,
Hey there.
Hi. Um, it's Corn. I was
Yeah,
your
yeah, I
neighbor.
see that.
I was your neighbor.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Um,
Have
I
you
have a
come to give
really
me
weird
my
question.
my certificate?
Oh,
Oh,
you never got your certificate?
no, no, I haven't.
Okay, no, I don't have it because I gave it to Percy because okay, this is a little bit complicated. But uh we were worried I might get murdered, and then I did end up getting murdered. We didn't want the approval thing getting lost. So I'll have a word with him about that because you should have had it by now. But anyway, I actually came here for a different reason. Um, this is gonna sound
Oh,
so weird.
did you want to talk to the sniffers?
Um,
They're doing pretty good. It's
yeah,
original
yeah,
sniffer number one.
yeah. Hello, original sniffer number one.
It's a pretty good sniffer.
Yeah.
Don't tell him this, but he might not be number one. He might be number two. I'm not actually sure.
He seems to be having a little trouble getting through that doorway.
They make it work. See, this one made it in just fine.
You named a sniffer cooked mutton?
Actually, I believe that was Scuba Sniffer, if I remember correctly.
Okay, okay. No, I have something that isn't about your animals or mob welfare at all. Um, Once again,
Oh, okay.
this is gonna sound really weird, and I don't know how else to phrase it, but is there a blue version of you?
Yes.
That was not the response I was expecting, to say the least, so I kind of blue screened. Haha, get it? I blue screened there. God, I hate that. But I did not know what to say, so I finally just went, oh, okay, okay.
Yep.
Could I speak with them?
No.
Okay, you see, I can I, is it like a them thing? Like, do they not want to talk to me? I promise I didn't murder them.
No, it's not. It's not like that. No, it's. I'm sure if they were here, they would love to talk to you.
They're
Um,
not here.
no, they're not here.
And then he just did not say anything else. Like not directions to find where the blue version of him is, nothing. So I figured, okay, okay. Admittedly, that's a little bit of an expectation. I'm putting an expectation on someone. We're just not communicating very well. Let's be explicit with it. Where's the blue cat lord?
He's quite far away. You might
Where
say.
is he? Can I talk to him? Can I get him to talk to Jaffa to tell
Ah, no, he's currently in another dimension looking for music discs.
That's neither directions nor specific enough to function as directions. I need to find this guy. Maybe, maybe, maybe he just thinks that I don't actually want to find this guy. Maybe if I explain the whole situation and how I really need to find the Blue Cat Lord to get him to clear things up, maybe, just maybe, then Cat Lord will give me directions. Maybe. Let me just explain the situation. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
Jaffa was apparently friends with the blue version with you. Um,
Oh,
and
okay.
is very upset with me because he thinks that I killed the blue version of you, but I
Well, did you?
didn't know there was a blue version of you.
Uh-huh.
To be honest, I don't know you super well. Um, you were my neighbor, you're chill. You do pretty good animal welfare and you're willing to improve on it, which is really admirable because on this server I've been murdered a couple of times for trying to be interested in mob welfare. So like I think
That's,
you're like a decent person, but I honestly do not know you that well and I don't know what's going on.
that's fair.
And that was where he stopped. He just stopped talking right there, not answering any of my questions. And you might be thinking, hey, Corn, maybe that's because he also doesn't know the answer. He also doesn't understand what's going on. And I was like, that would have been totally fair, okay? I'm not gonna get upset if he doesn't understand. But he did understand, because the next thing he said proved that he had some sort of understanding, at least more than mine, of what's going on here.
Why does Jaffa think he? Well, I think I know why, but because I saw.
Okay, you wanna explain why, or
Well, I try not to mess with the multiverse whenever I can.
so we got a multiverse. Okay. That totally makes sense. Yeah, sure. Multiverse. Okay. Multiverse.
Yeah, there's 16 cat lords, all in different universes, and there's way more universes than 16. I'll tell you that.
But what does that have to do with. Is there a universe where I murdered you?
Um, Probably a few.
All the multiverse stuff aside, I still didn't know how to get into contact with Blue Cat so I could prove that I didn't kill him because it's honestly surprisingly hard to prove you didn't kill someone on this server. Like, seriously, I just straight up didn't kill him. How hard is this? Why is this so hard? But I still had no direction to go and find Blue Cat. And so by this point, like, I've been asking for a while. So, is it a me problem or is it a him problem? Are you being, like, purposefully vague? Or is this just the way you are?
Yes, I kind of have to be.
Why do you have to be? Like, my dude,
Like I said, I don't want to mess with the multiverse.
I take it messing with the multiverse is bad.
Yes, very bad.
And after that, Catlord kind of stopped being helpful. I mean, he showed me his sniffers, which was great. Made me miss my kids. It was fine. It was whatever. But he didn't give me any more information. Uh, so Cat Lord isn't going to tell me where Blue Cat Lord is. That much I can I've kind of got that because apparently that would mess with the multiverse, which is now a thing. Okay, the multiverse is a thing. Okay, we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. So apparently that would be bad. Doesn't mean I can't find that Cat Lord on my own, the Blue Cat Lord. And if I can find the Blue Cat Lord, then I can clear up this entire thing about Jaffa thinking that I killed the Blue Cat Lord because I didn't. Literally, I've never met the guy. And so I just need to find it because the reason I've been so focused on trying to find Blue Cat Lord so I can clear things up with Jaffa is because I'm kind of fighting a two-front battle with Jaffa, which is to say there's the Skulk, which we're trying to get rid of. But there's also the fact that if I'm trying to get rid of the Skulk, it would be better if he trusted me, Like if he understood how worried everyone was about him, but he thinks everyone is his enemy, which is sort of fair, I guess. I mean, we do have different goals right now. But I figured maybe if he could see that I didn't kill Blue Cat, he would know I wasn't his enemy, that I'm trying to help, and then the whole Skulk thing would be a whole lot easier. Um, but Cat Lord won't tell me where the Blue Cat Lord is, so we're gonna have to go about it from a different way. The plan is pretty simple. Cat Lord said that the Blue Cat Lord was in a different dimension looking for music discs. And now, thinking logically, other dimensions are the nether and the end. And there are no music discs in the end, and there is one in the nether. So that means, theoretically, the other cat lord is somewhere in the nether looking for pig step. And for that reason, just doesn't want to talk to me because, sure, sure. However, I can now be in the nether and do a little searchy search, and if that doesn't work out, I have a copy of Pigstep, and I think it would be a good idea to, just put up some signs at the notice board being like, hey, I have a copy of Pigstep. I'm totally willing to give it to you if you'll just talk to me, man. So I did a little searchy search in the nether, a little loopsy-daisy, as one might say, and I did not find the blue cat lord. So I headed back to the overworld, and I headed back to my old house, because no matter how much I have, wanted to, actually clear out all my stuff from my old house and move into my new house, I never really did because I'm a little bit lazy like that. So all of my discs and stuff, and honestly, so much of my stuff is still in that house, and then I just go by and pick it up whenever. So I headed back there, and found a random cherry tree in front of my house. Which, right, okay, weird. I don't know. So I chopped it down and then I went into my house and I found a happy birthday chicken. Which is also odd because I didn't know anyone on the server knew my birthday. Except for, well, but I don't want to think about that. But hey, I mean, it's objectively nice that someone remembered my birthday, even if I didn't see it on my birthday, even if they didn't know I moved house, given that the entire point of me moving house was so that no one would know where I lived, and then that failed anyway. But anyway, I'm back on track. I was looking for the disc. I went down, um, and this is the weird bit where I opened the barrel where I keep my discs, and my discs weren't there. Instead, there were a bunch of armor trims, which is fine and all because I did keep armor trims in a barrel, but not that barrel. And I don't know. It's just also that there were armor trims from trial chambers in there, and I've never been in a trial chamber. And thinking about trial chambers makes me think about maces, which makes me think about the birthday present again, and I don't want to think about that. And it wasn't just that because I was looking around, I was looking in all of my barrels because I remember that my discs were in a barrel. And things were in the wrong place. It was and then I found a barrel that had a bunch of severed heads in it. Uh, I was pretty sure this was empty. Um, all right. Um, and we're moving right along from that because I don't want to think about it, especially because some of them said that they were killed by me, which is so weird because haha, I don't remember killing any of those people. And then we got into my calm down room, which is supposed to calm me down and stuff. Admittedly, I don't use it anymore because I don't hear the voices, so I don't need to calm down. Everything's chill, and I moved my disc to this house, but it was changed. This wasn't. I did two tables and it was irritating because this one was longer than the other one. What? And okay. Except it's not okay because it's not. Haha, Corn has memory issues. Corn's losing her mind because I can't afford to have memory issues. I'm not supposed to have memory issues anymore. And now is not the time because Jaffa's lost his mind. I can't lose my mind on top of that. I can't find Scuba. I can't do anything. What even is this? I'm not supposed to have memory problems anymore. I'm not. And I can't remember any of this. And it's like what's even the point? What's even the point? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. My house looks like someone else has been living in it, which doesn't make any sense. And it's just I'm trying to prove I didn't kill someone when all of the signs point to me killing a bunch of people and not remembering them because I have a bunch of severed heads in my house that I don't remember putting there. I was pretty sure all of those chests were empty, by the way. All of those chests were supposed to be empty. And so, whoops, I might accidentally be a serial killer and not know it. And all I want to do is just talk to the blue cat lord so I can clarify whether or not I actually killed him because I was sure I didn't kill him. But there are a lot of heads in my basement. There are a lot of heads in my basement. So, who's to say? Who's to say? So I went and I put that sign up like I was planning, but given my luck recently and given everything recently, I don't think anyone's going to respond.